Hey everyone out there in the YouTubes, we are back. So we're back with another setup.
Hey.
Makeshift setup number 2. Like we said, this is a studio in transition. So stay calm. Stay calm.
Relax.
Right? Yes, relax. So we're testing it because we don't have the proper batteries, accoutrement. We have to default to the subsystem B for this recording, guys. All right. So next week, hopefully, we'll have a better setup. Everything will flow much smoother. So we have to work with this one, guys. All right.
Yes.
So we're on to the top 10 of the week.
Yay!
Here we go. Yay! Woo! All right. So going into Thanksgiving, and this is a solid read pile for Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
And like we said in the previous episode of Skip It Some Mez, we had a lot of Mez that just flowed out,
Yes.
overflowed from the top 10. So this is the creme de la creme. These are the ones I highly encourage you pick up. Kyle's got his 10. He highly encourages you pick up.
Yes.
And I hope you guys feel the same way as well. So without further ado,
I do.
here we go. I do. Let's get right to it. Number 10. Countdown to 1. I got Detective Comics 1045.
I have Thor 19.
Okay. X.
I loved this issue.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Yeah, it got bumped. Yeah,
awesome.
For me.
I really want to know who took Mjolnir.
Yeah.
I really want to know
Yeah.
who took Meow Meow and what they did with it. And at the end of this, what happens? It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I have to come back for the next issue. And that's what sells me on a comic. If you get me to have to read the next issue because I had so much fun, mission accomplished.
Absolutely.
Donny Cates good at that.
Yes, he is.
He's really good at just knowing how to end an issue on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. And Nick Klane's art in this.
Oh,
Beautiful.
So good.
Yes, it is.
And the conversations that Thor has, especially with What's-Her-Face on the bridge about... And I can just put her in her place.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. This was a lot of fun. It's a solid recommend.
I've got Detective Comics 1045.
That was a man for me.
This was top 10 for me. It had been my 10. This was a good read, solid art, and a good conclusion to this storyline. Wrapped up a hell of a lot better than Fear State did. I'll say that. This really had no need to be tied into Fear State, the main Batman title, at all. Right. And I think that kind of hindered it. But after reading this, I get the hopeful feeling we're drifting away from Future State. I get that feeling we're drifting away from that, which is terrific. And
yes.
If we are, perfect. If we get away from that horrible storyline, perfect. And the backup story by Stephanie Phillips, holy crap, it was good.
That was good.
Yeah, it shocked me. It was really good. And this is probably the first solid Big 2 comic she's written that I've enjoyed. And
that's fair.
Yeah, this was fantastic through and through. Solid recommend. Detective Comics 1045.
Bravo.
Yes.
Okay. No arguments here.
All right. Number 9. The 9s. I've got The Flash 776.
Okay, I got Task Force Z number 2.
This one, it got bumped out of my list.
So good. The art is awesome. I love seeing these characters and just explaining how they come back.
Yes.
and I don't know, I really enjoy that mythos and the world building that it has, and them explaining the thing. And it's like at one point a character doesn't have like lungs or vocal cords.
Oh, he's trying to scream.
Yeah, he's trying to scream and he can't. It's like, oh god, like that just sounds awful, but I love it. And where they go and how this story ends.
Yeah.
The cliffhanger again. It's like I have to read the next issue. It can't not be a recommend this week.
And not just that, but there's maybe possibly a relationship building between two of them, and it's like, how's that going to work?
It seems weird.
Yes, it does.
Like I don't want to get into that reanimator type life. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Solid recommend.
Same here with The Flash 776.
Okay.
This was a lot of fun and had some terrific art as well. It's a straight up choose your own adventure while you're going through it. It's an adventure the whole time as well when you're going through it. The reading process of this. And I don't want to spoil the fun about this, but know this. It's worth the money and you won't forget it. It's very creative, active and an engaging comic. You're going to be actively engaged reading this. It is terrific. I cannot recommend Flash 776 enough.
Wow. That's been one of those titles that has been all over the place.
In my opinion, it's only gotten better. So
good.
Yes.
I'm shocked. Haha. Good.
All right, the 8s, the Ocho. I have got Deathstroke, Inc.,
Okay.
number 3.
Amazing Spiderman.
The Amazing Steve Spiderman.
79. So this series with Ben Reilly, it's been interesting. I've liked it, and there has been things about it that I haven't liked.
Yes. I would say there's been a lot more I don't like than like about it.
For you haven't really liked a lot. I'm still giving it hope, and where this goes, I feel like Ben Reilly's overpowered. He's like it's like an Iron Man, Spider-Man suit. When you have
yeah, because I mean there was really no repercussions to him getting bitten by Morbius twice.
Yeah. Or anything that's happened to him, like with all the radiation and everything, it's like, oh, I'm fine, but yeah, Peter's dead.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And it's like, okay, so nothing can hurt you. But in this issue, it's like, oh, somebody can do something to you. In case you didn't figure out by looking at the cover, it is Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to show up. I'm like, he better show up, and he makes his presence known.
Oh man, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
like how he draws Ben in.
Yes,
and then his explanation for why I was like, damn, that's awesome. Like that is so cool. I really want to see this character come alive on the big screen.
Yes,
I'm sure they'd ruin it.
You want to talk about the cheapest villain you could do, literally.
Yeah,
the cheapest villain you could do, but he'd be the most badass.
Yes, like he's terrifying.
Yeah,
and this, and then what happens with it's like, oh my, yes, this was so much. I had so much fun reading this. It is an absolute recommend, and I can't believe Spider-Man is this fun again.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, it goes from and totally redeems itself.
It does, and I'm so happy. So it's a solid recommend this week.
And I've got Deathstroke Inc. number 3. I loved the opening of this. It was written and illustrated like a fairy tale.
Yes.
And then Deathstroke showed up at the very bottom. I loved it, just how it interrupts that. Slade has to take down Cheetah in her fantasy world, and there's also another big mystery into the Trust organization, as well as who may be behind it. It's a certain villain from the pre-New 52 whom I hated with a passion and was hoping he'd never show up again. But hey, it makes for a good drama and a good villain if you don't want to see them show up again, and he's back. And so this was a lot of fun. Recommend. You cannot go wrong with Deathstroke Inc. Number 3.
100%. Yeah, that just got bumped out of my top 10. That was in my top 10.
Yeah.
So it's a solid recommend of that as well.
And we're on to, what, 7?
7.
I've got Amazing Spider-Man 79.
Hey, I got Gunslinger Spawn.
So, for the sake of time, this was a huge step up from the previous issues, plural. Cody Ziegler, he's the writer now. He did a terrific job, and he brings out the heart between Ben and Peter when he's talking to him, and like that was great.
Yeah,
that was a great scene, and shame on the previous writers; they didn't even do that at all. Kelly Thompson, none. I think Zeb Wells, none. Cody Ziegler coming in, saved the day. Good job, man.
Yeah, and it was like a page.
Yeah, it was a page. But
Maybe it was a page.
This is the heart we wanted, and he brought it. It wasn't about the Charlie's Angels, it was about Ben and Peter. It was great.
Yeah, just them sitting alone and Ben not being a jerk and just saying one-liner quips.
Yeah.
He even says something to him, so he's like, all right, I'll stop that.
Yeah. And then several kick-ass fight scenes with Kraven at the end.
Yeah.
Loved it. Great cliffhanger. Recommend. Yeah, can't go wrong. Amazing Spider-Man 79.
Gunslinger Spawn.
Okay.
Number 2. I wasn't hip on the first issue.
You weren't hip?
I liked it enough. I thought it was kind of all over the place.
I loved issue 1.
Like, I liked it, then I didn't like it. It was, I don't know, this seemed more self-contained. And it was
just one story.
Yes, and it was doing much less. It's like, okay, just get back to basics. It got back to basics. And holy hell.
Yeah.
The only thing, there are 2 pages in this I don't like because it just gets it's just so sophomoric in its humor.
No.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about. No. That is because he's from the Old West.
It doesn't matter.
He's not. There's a scene involving indoor plumbing. So when you're coming from the 1860s, you're not going to know what indoor plumbing is.
You're not going to know what lights are either.
Yeah, you're not going to know.
You're not going to know what insulation is. You're not going to know what a friggin' roof is. Like, you're not going to know what any of that. So it's like, why? It's like, it just doesn't need to be. From what happens to one of the characters, and
I'd say two of them.
And
the two of them.
several of them, like serious stuff, and then you end it with a toilet joke.
It's fun. It's funny.
No, it didn't need to be in this issue. It didn't need to be in there. It thudded. The joke. It was a little much.
But somehow it managed to be in your top.
The
7.
art is unbelievable. The fight scenes are even more unbelievable. It was so much fun. I can forgive those 2 pages. Just don't read those 2 pages, and you're going to be like, this is amazing.
I have more to say about that issue later on. Okay, so we're done with the 7s. So
Yes.
There we go. All right. Number 6, I got The Death of Doctor Strange, number 3.
I got DC versus Vampires, number 2.
Okay, that was one. It was in my top 10. It got bumped.
I love Green Lantern, and I'm being a former cop. I understand. It's like, yes, I'm biased, but I really love Green Lantern, and to see how they're writing Green Lantern and Hal in this and what he's doing, it's awesome. It is so fun, and how he's trying to manipulate, but not manipulate, but stay back, and just how they throw away the Wonder Twins. It's just hilarious, and what Booster Gold says.
Yeah, it's like, ugh. Yeah.
It's like,
He's like, what? It's true.
yeah, it's like, come on, you guys know they're weird. It's like, yeah, they are kind of weird.
Yeah.
And oh no, it's absolutely great. And what Batman does with his family, I love that whole scene. And them becoming vampire hunters.
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
yeah. Absolutely. Why not?
Yeah.
The Bat family becoming vampire hunters. Absolutely. I want to see that. So this was a lot of fun. So I would recommend it how it ends.
Yeah.
With Hal and what he does to one of the characters. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he's going to explain it.
It's like I said, it's like you take one of the Wonder Twins away, no one's really going to care or notice. Do it to one of the big 6, it's like, it's going to take notice.
Someone has to notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, when they're like taking out villains, it's like, no one cares where they've gone.
Yeah, like the one villain, it's like, him? Yeah.
Yeah, the character shows up and dispatches them. And so, yeah, this was a lot of fun this week. It's a solid recommend. It's a shame it didn't come out more so leading up to Halloween.
Yeah.
Now it's just kind of like...
Kind of like Task Force Z. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, solid recommend.
Death of Doctor Strange, number 3. My opinion, by far the best issue of the series so far. And like you said, the task Doctor Strange has to do to himself. Whew, I can't.
It's not as fun as you might think.
No, it's not.
Get your head out of the gutter.
No. So Doctor Strange does find out why he was murdered. He just needs to find out the who and the how.
Correct.
And but importantly, he finds out where the Cloak of Levitation and Eye of Agamotto are, and he's not being lenient at all.
Oh no.
Oh, I love it. I love this issue. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't wait to see where it goes to next. This is I love this iteration of Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Writing this old school Doctor Strange.
I love it.
Something is kind of telling me that they may have fallen backwards into something good here with this Doctor Strange, where it's like, oh crap, I don't think we should have written him this well. I think fans are liking this version better than the other one.
Just so sure of himself.
Yes.
And
confident. Yeah.
And powerful.
Yes.
Like, not just a cuck.
Yeah.
Who just jokes around and doesn't understand how to use magic when it's like, what?
Yeah.
That's who you are. And and how it's explained that his soul is like here but not here, so like there can't be a new Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes, that's a twist.
And it's like, oh, that's so awesome. I love it. So,
and he's got a limited time frame to do this.
Yes.
So the
that's
clock
great.
is ticking.
Yeah,
strong recommend.
Absolutely, it is.
And number 5, right? Number 5.
Yes.
Yep. Number 5, I've got Gunslinger Spawn number 2.
Okay, I got Good Boy.
Okay, that was one. It got bumped out of my top 10.
Yeah, like you said, it's John Wick with a twist. I I had a lot of fun. The dialogue is great. Art is okay. Some parts it's just kind of like I would like to see a different artist, see what they could have done with it. But for being what it is, I thought the story was a lot of fun. It was a page turner. I kept reading. I wanted to know where it goes, and this whole world. I'm like, so it's John Wick, but not John Wick, but John Wick. And people,
and then people are able to talk to animals.
Yeah, like an anthropomorphic. It's like, oh, okay, so people can talk to animals. In this
I was expecting it would be animals talking to other animals.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was like an animal world. Like, yeah. That's kind of what I thought, and I was like, nope, you're talking to people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're going there.
But it was still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's John, and the fight scenes in this. What happens when he goes to a gas station? It's like, whoa, that's awesome. So, yeah, absolutely, it was a solid recommend.
And I got Gunslinger Spawn number 2. Holy Santa Claus shit. This was effing awesome.
Yeah,
I loved it. Brett Booth's art.
Yes.
My God, it is next level shit.
Indeed.
His art is next level.
Yes.
I love it. The action, the violence, the dialogue, the mystery. I flipping loved it. And explaining how a toilet works indoors compared to an outhouse, I loved it. I thought it was hysterical.
Not needed.
Strongest recommends. This is a comic book done right. You cannot go wrong with Gunslinger Spawn number 2.
Yeah, the art. I mean, it's Todd McFarlane without being Todd McFarlane.
Yeah, it's fucking Brett Booth, man. This is a game Brett Booth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I just those last 2 pages. It's like it didn't. With the seriousness of then what happens when you turn the page, and it's like, oh, we're having this joke.
But that's how we're action and violence. You know, you gotta have some. You gotta bring it down a notch. You know, you gotta have some levity to it. You know, with violence there is comedy. You know,
I get it, but not that kind of comedy.
Yet it was in his top 10.
It was in my top. Again, it's in my top 10 because it's that good and the art is that amazing. Despite those 2 pages, yes. So that tells you how good it is.
Yep. All right, on to Quattro, number 4 of the week.
Yes.
I have got Hulk, number 1.
Me too.
Hey, holy crap! How about
Hulk
that?
number 1.
Yeah, I've got the Joe Bennett. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say Joe Bennett's name anymore. It's the Infinity Saga cover. Infinity Saga cover done by mysterious artist.
Wish I knew who it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yours, you got the Ryan Otley?
Yeah.
No, it's Ed McGuinness.
Ed
McGuinness cover. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, this issue, barring, I mean, if this was any other week, this would have been number 1.
Yeah.
What
for sure
Donnie has set up here, it's awesome. Yeah. This was a lot of fun, action packed.
Yes.
And I'm really curious to see where Bruce and the Hulk go after entering the you know what. And he set up a very interesting concept here, and I really dig it.
Yeah, the play on the Hulk. Right out of Jump Street, he explains like, everyone thinks it's because it's his id and his anger and everything, and you know, Banner trying to, you know, suppress the Hulk, but then he then flips it on its head. Well, what if it's something else? And it's like, oh, okay, it's an interesting thought.
Yeah,
something that I don't think's been really delved into with the character. So yeah, and bringing in like Avengers Mech Strike into this. Which is a fun series. The fight scenes between him and Iron Man.
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, it's awesome. The art is great. The story's great. I can't wait to see where it goes. Donny Cates knocked it out of the park again. It's like, who would have thought?
Yeah.
Everyone, I guess.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's Donny Cates at this point, so he's pretty established.
But like I said, in any other week, this would have been number 1. But there's a lot of good stuff this week.
So much more good or better stuff.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a solid recommend this week.
Yes.
Pick it up.
All right. That was the Hulk number 1. And here we go. Creme de la creme.
Yes.
Top 3.
My
number 3 of the week is Transformers King Grimlock number 4.
Okay. Me too.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Yes.
This is I've said it each time. When I initially had issue 1, and I displayed it, and I think it was when we tried out it was the night we tried out the new setup. I had like the weird Megatron sounding voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How serendipitous.
Yes, and Sean was like, "Really? This? Are you kidding me?" And then I showed him the art, and he was like, "Oh my god!" He was blown away, and he's been reading it too. And this issue was amazing.
So cool.
Still.
Yeah.
But we get the big Dukaroo in this issue, and it does not disappoint. I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved every single panel of this. Action-packed. Art is flipping brilliant. I love it. Grimlock is kicking ass, taking names. What do you guys say?
Yeah, I like how simple yet deep Grimlock is.
Yes.
And the way he talks, it's kind of like Sylvester Stallone in Rocky and Rocky 2, primarily at the beginning of Rocky 2, and he's trying to do all those. It's like you can't help but love him, but yeah, he's kind of a doofus, but you love him.
Yes.
And what he says, it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of true.
Well, and the fact that all these alien people, they count him out like, oh, he's soft, he's this now and that. It's like, oh no, you don't know Grimlock. No.
No, and he beats the shit out of everybody in this. I mean, single-handedly.
Yes.
And it's awesome.
This is by far the best Transformers series out right now, and one of the best, arguably, in the last 20, 30 years. I cannot recommend this enough. Steve Orlando is knocking this out of the park.
Yeah, the art is so good.
Yeah, the art. Yeah, I've said I want these original pages. These are amazing.
Yeah, just seeing Grimlock bite the shit out of
yes.
with Soltron and everything. Oh, yes. It's so awesome.
Yes.
Pick this up.
Yeah.
Center stand.
Center stand? We're going to do center stand. Here we go. Show it off.
Boom.
Transformers King Grimlock, number 3. I've got arguably the most badass cover, in my opinion. Yes.
Yeah, better than mine. Yep.
Because this actually does happen in the comic.
It does.
That does happen.
A lot of times it doesn't.
Yes.
It's just the cover gimmick, but no, that actually does happen.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I think I know what your number 2 is. It's going to be my number 2.
It's going to be okay.
So, we'll see.
It is Fight Club. I'm getting it now. Superman 78, number 4 of 6.
There's only So we'll explain.
Well, we're going to explain what happened here. This was very disappointing and angering at the same time.
Yeah, I was baffled.
So you go over to the main warehouse.
Correct.
And to pick up the books for us to read today.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one copy of Superman 78 laying on the table.
Correct.
And Ernie tells you, that's it.
Correct.
No one reads it.
No one reads it.
No one likes it.
Correct.
Everyone hates it.
Everyone hates it. They say, stop getting this.
Yes, they say it's the worst Superman comic.
And, with Son of Kal-El out there, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I know.
Duh. Avi. So, yeah, that was literally the only copy that probably exists. Potentially. We don't know.
Apparently now, no one is reading Superman 78 from our store. Except for us.
Literally you.
Yes. And you.
And me.
And Sean.
And Sean.
Yes.
But Sean didn't order any.
No, he didn't. Well, this week, if you look what he ordered this week,
that's true.
Sometimes when you're doing the FOC at the last minute, you get kind of sleepy.
It falls through the cracks.
It falls through the cracks at 2:00 in the morning.
It happens.
Yeah. So all I'm going to say is this issue was flipping perfect.
Yes.
Once again.
Yes.
This series has been perfect. This issue was perfect. Kal-El struggling with the acceptance of his new role in the Bala City, and was going back on Earth with Lex Luthor. He has a plan.
I love it.
Nothing, including Brainiac, will defeat Superman, but Lex.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
And he may regret that decision.
Yes.
Yes. And this was very fast-paced, engaging, dramatic, fun, active. I love this from page to page, cover to cover. I cannot recommend this series, this issue enough. Guys, all I'm going to say is contact Comics Elite, contact Ernie, let him know you want this book, let him know you want to read this, order it from Comics Elite, guys. This is the best Superman book out right now. I am not shitting you in the least. Sean will back me up. Kyle backs me up. Wes from Thinking Critical backs me up. This is the best Superman comic book series out right now. This is it. If you want to read Superman in his purest form, Superman 78.
Yeah, I had a grin on my face the whole time reading this. And there are little things that happen. Even Kal-El like taking a drink.
Yes.
And he spills some.
Yeah.
Like
he has to get used to the. Yeah. He's not used to
it's
it.
like
yeah.
there's just these little things that I can see Christopher Reeve doing that fits in so well, and like just a little panel like that, I'm like, there's the charm. Like it just has charm, and the dilemma he has to face. It's like, his parents are like, we don't want to lose you again.
Yes.
They already lost you once. It's like, God.
And it really has me wondering where this is going to go at the end.
Yeah. I don't know. But, like, it's so deep. And then Gene Hackman's, like, I mean, it is perfect. Every line of dialogue, I could hear him saying that.
Yes.
It makes perfect sense. It's a perfect comic. It really is. There's no other way to describe it.
Robert Venditti is clearly the man at DC right now. I'm going to put the center stage right now. Robert Venditti, he is the man at DC. He needs to be doing Superman, Batman, Justice League, and everything in between.
Yes.
He is the superstar.
100%. Because this could be like Batman 89 and fall on its face.
Yes.
But it doesn't.
Like I said, contact Comics Elite. Contact Ernie. Let him know you want Superman 78. Let him know you want to read this. Tell him Drew, Kyle, Sean, Wes from Thinking Critical sent you. You will not regret this. This series is amazing.
So fun.
All right. Now, what could possibly top that? So we'll put the center stage.
Cream Man.
Good. It better not be. We have got
Ice Cream Man.
God damn it. Echolands, number 4. We'll put that center stage right there.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Echolands, number 4.
Of course.
Kyle, what do you guys say about Echolands, number 4?
You know, we were saying something, and it brings to mind just a question. It's like, do you guys even comic book?
Yeah, exactly.
After reading this?
Creators out there.
Yeah.
Can you comic book?
Can you comic book? And if you can, why aren't you? Because just open this up. In the first page, you're going to be like, yeah, we're not comic booking at all. It makes everything look like it was drawn with crayon.
Yes.
Everything. Anything Da Vinci's ever done.
Yeah.
Monet,
all that. This comic is reading every comic book to you right now.
Yes. That's how smart it is.
Yes. Iron Man 2 reference.
Yes. This book, I mean, it is a masterclass in how to comic book.
We're not exaggerating in the least by this, guys.
There's a reason it's number 1 every time it comes out.
Because J.H. Williams, his art, it is mind-boggling how talented he is, and how he was one of the first guys to really just quit DC. He just left.
Yeah,
I think from what I recall, when he was doing the Batwoman series, the stories were going a certain way. He was like, "Deuces, I'm out."
Thank God.
Yeah,
because we're getting this.
Yes, we are getting this, and so there is a panel in here. There's a page in here where in the previous issue he had some Jack Kirby art style. He had the Kirby crackle.
Yes,
and there's a page in here where he combines his art with that Kirby art with the Kirby crackle. It is amazing. J.H. Williams is a genius. I'm not exaggerating in the least by this.
Every page, you just sit and stare.
Yeah.
Stare. And just, it's a masterclass. It is for everybody who loves comics. It is a love note to everyone who loves comic books.
I can't recommend it enough just for the art alone. Even if you don't like the story, which I don't see how you can't like the story. It's so amazing. It's an easy to follow story. They're being chased.
Yeah.
Girl has a diamond.
Yep.
But the characters, it is so rich and original and creative. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the worlds they go to, just the
every page. Seriously, it's something. It's like a different world at each page. It's crazy. Yeah.
It's like, where are they now? It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
What is? I mean, it jumps off the page at you. I mean, there's a reason I generally save this for last.
Exactly. Yes.
Because I'm like, I will be blown away by this. I know I will not be disappointed. Even the paper it's printed on is amazing.
So we're effectively coming up onto December, and I'm going to call it now. This is the title of the year. This is the comic book series of the year.
This is my comic book series of the year. I don't think it can be I will be shocked If we do a retrospective,
if we did, we should. We need to
do a retrospective.
There's been a lot of great series like Stray Dogs.
Yes.
Ultra Mega.
Yeah.
There's been some great series. Superman 78.
Exactly. Yeah.
But this series, my God, it's like every page, it is just mind blowing. The originality.
Yes. There is nothing like this.
No,
I have
there is
never
not.
read or seen anything like this book before. I mean, these are things where it's like, I want a large, giant
treasure.
deluxe.
You want the artifact edition,
Yes.
the treasury size edition of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Vibranium collection. I need it like this big, and I want all this up on my walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to stare at it.
I want the originals of this.
Yes, please.
If there are originals. Yeah.
God, I hope so.
Yeah. So that was Echo Lands number 4, guys. That is our pick of the week, and probably the comic book series of the year. And it really, I mean, in my opinion, it really sounds like we're the only ones reviewing this book.
I don't know anybody else that does.
No, Wes hasn't talked about it. I think Perch hasn't talked about it.
I don't know if Jim Mint has.
I don't think Jim Mint. Yeah, Jim Mint watches. Jim, have you
Yeah, I'd be
this?
curious.
I don't know. I think Nerdette has read it. I think she agrees with me on this because she actually interviewed J.H. Williams. Yep, she did. Yes, I'm jelly. I'm peanut butter and jelly about that one. So yeah, guys, you cannot go wrong with Echo Lands and Echo Lands number 4. This is the book of the year.
100%.
So there you go, guys. There you have it. Those are the picks of the week. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Disagree? What's your pick of the week? Is it hopefully Echo Lands number 4? Maybe?
I hope.
Hopefully.
Superman
78? Hopefully. Yeah. So please, guys, remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. It's down there somewhere.
Up there.
Usually. Yeah, depending on what, if you have your phone out, laptop.
That's true.
If you're laptopping.
Yep.
And please be sure to buy what you like, collect what you want, don't listen to the haters, and Black Friday's coming up. Ooh. We got some.
That's right.
Sean has some interesting schemes up his sleeve.
Plans, schemes,
some involving some slabs. CGC slabs. Yeah. Guys. Yes. Big bundle. Big bursting bundles of
I gotta see what
slabs.
He's got down there.
Yeah, I know, right? Ooh. So stay tuned, guys. Coming up this week, and we'll see you guys again next time. Later.